Okay, imagine this. You're in a room full of people, but nobody's really there. They're just scrolling, repeating, copying, and then there's you. You actually stop and look around. That's the difference. Real intelligence isn't about knowing a million facts. It's about seeing what everyone else is missing, and you're about to learn exactly how to do that. Here's the thing. We've been trained to agree. Don't make waves, don't ask weird questions. Just nod and keep moving. But you know what happens when you stop asking questions? You stop thinking for yourself. And honestly, most people don't even notice it's happening. They think they're making their own choices. But really, they're just echoing what they've heard 1,000 times. So let's change that. Starting right now, let's learn how to actually think. Point 1. Pause before you speak. First thing smart people do, they don't just blurt out the first thing that pops into their head. They actually wait. I know, it sounds simple, but think about how rare that is. Someone asks you something and your brain panics. You feel this pressure to fill the silence immediately. But here's the secret. That uncomfortable silence, that's where the magic happens. Because you're not performing anymore. You're actually thinking. And just like that, you're already ahead of most people because you chose clarity over speed. Point 2. Ask why like a child. Second thing, they never stop asking why. You know how kids are, right? Why is the sky blue? Why do we have to sleep? Why? And then somewhere around age 12, we just stop. We start accepting things because that's just how it is. But the smartest people, they keep that curiosity alive. Someone tells them a fact and they go, okay, but why is that true? Someone gives advice and they ask, why does that actually work? Because when you understand the why, you're not just memorizing, you're building something deeper. You're growing real understanding. Point 3. Observe before you judge. Third thing, they watch before they decide. Most people see something and instantly label it. That person is rude. That's a terrible idea. That's just wrong. Boom. Decision made, case closed. But smart people, they hold off on the judgment. They collect more information first. They ask themselves, what am I not seeing here? What's the whole story? Because every situation has layers. And the people who actually see those layers, they're the ones who really understand what's going on. Not just on the surface, but underneath it all. Point 4. Think in systems, not events. And here's the fourth thing. Most people see life like random stuff happening. This happened, then that happened, now I feel bad. Just disconnected moments. But smart people see the connections. They see the whole system. They understand that everything is linked. Your mood affects the choices you make. Your choices become your habits, and your habits shape your entire future. When you see the system, you stop being a victim of it. You can actually change the outcome. You're not just reacting anymore. You're designing your life on purpose, and that changes everything. So what happens when you do this every single day? Your brain actually starts to change. It's called neuroplasticity. The more you pause, question, observe, and connect, the stronger your thinking becomes. You literally rewire yourself. You stop being reactive. You become someone who reflects, someone who thinks things through. Over time, this changes everything. How you handle conflict, how you make big decisions, and how you see yourself. You become someone who actually thinks, not someone who just copies everyone else. And honestly, that's pretty rare these days. So, here's what I want you to ask yourself. Are you going to keep reacting to everything, or are you going to start actually thinking? It's not complicated. It just takes a little intention. Pause before you speak, ask why like you're 5 again, observe before you judge, and think in systems, not just events. Do this for just 6 minutes a day, and you'll be sharper than most people you meet. Not because you know more facts, but because you see more, you understand more, and that's what really matters. If this helped you, share it with someone who needs it too. See you in the next one.